GenAI Feedback Loop is a local evaluation workbench for testing language model responses built during OpenAI Build Week with Codex and GPT 5.6. The problem is simple. LLM outputs can sound correct while still drifting from the expected answer. Developers need a repeatable way to compare model responses, not just manual inspection. The workflow starts with a prompt in and expected output. I enter both into the web app. For this demo, I am testing whether the model can explain retrieval augmented generation clearly in 2 short paragraphs. When I click Run Test, the backend calls a local model through Ollama. It receives the generated answer, evaluates it, stores the result, and sends the scores back to the browser. The result screen shows the generated response and several scoring signals: relevancy, accuracy, BLEU, BERTScore, advanced semantic similarity, response time, and model processing time. The point is not that one metric is perfect. The value is that a developer can inspect multiple signals quickly. The frontend is built with Next.js and React. The backend is Flask with SQLite. The evaluation layer uses scikit-learn, NLTK, BERTScore, and sentence transformers. Models can run locally through Ollama or through the OpenAI Responses API, where GPT 5.6 is an optional evaluation target. During OpenAI Build Week, I used one primary Codex thread as an engineering collaborator from repository audit through implementation and verification. Codex traced the Next.js, Flask, database, and model request flow. Implemented the configurable provider layer, SQLite default, evaluation history, CSV export, and clearer error handling. Ran production builds and end-to-end tests, and helped prepare the README and this narrated demo. This accelerated several normally separate development passes into one continuous, reviewable workflow. Codex accelerated execution, but I made and approved the key decisions. For the product, I chose multiple evaluation signals, rather than treating one score as truth. For engineering, I chose a local first Ollama default with optional GPT 5.6, and SQLite for zero configuration setup, while retaining MySQL. For security, I required interface API keys to remain request scoped and never enter result history. For design, I kept the prompt, run, results, history, and export flow easy to scan on one screen. Next, I would add batch prompt evaluation, side-by-side model comparison, saved evaluation suites, and team-ready reports. The goal is to make GenAI development more testable with a repeatable prompt and model feedback loop.